To set up the vernier cart for this lab, we're going to tie a string. I think this is the best place to tie the string to make sure it's actually pulling the cart. And then obviously the string is going to go past our pulley, and at the other end is going to be a mast. So I didn't have the hooked mast sets with me, so I'm just using a screw, but obviously you can tie a knot around the hooked mast set and it'll play the same purpose. And then it'll pull the cart using the pulley. The result of the setup is that when I let go of the car, the mast is going to pull the car in a very smooth manner thanks to the pulley attachment. So let's say that I want to collect data using vernier graphical analysis. The first step that I want to do is I actually want to zero out the position of my car, which is right here. And if I look at the position, it says -663, it just kind of hovers around that. So what you can do is you can click on this and you can zero it out so that the current position is going to be 0. That will make our graph make a lot more sense. And now that we have the cart's position approximately zeroed, we can collect the data. So once the cart is let go, I'll press collect. And now we have some data we can analyze. So let's say that this is the data that we collected. What we really want to pay attention to is a segment before the collision happens. The collision referring to when the cart hit the other end of the track. So you can tell the collision happens when it's no longer a smooth pattern. So in the position versus time graph, I can tell the collision happened around 1.5 seconds. And if you trace it down to the velocity time graph, it actually happens a little earlier than that. So I would say you want to trace the motion, study the motion until that point in time. Again, it's a little less than 1.5 seconds. So that's the portion you want to pay attention to. The data looks really smooth, so you can pick any portions to select 2 points. Again, you can select the points just by clicking on the graph. And you select 2 points, you should be able to calculate the slope between those points to get the information that you want. So since the position time graph is actually a little bit curved, that implies there is an acceleration that happens. So to get more clear data, we would actually want to look at the velocity time graph, compare 2 time points. And using those 2 time points, you can find the slope of the velocity time graph, which would be the acceleration of the cart. So that's the information that we want to get from these graphs.